Good evening. I'm the Maven of the Eventide. Welcome back to Vampire Playthroughs, where we are playing a Vampire Therapist, the game, the visual novel therapy crash course, but you're not supposed to take it as real therapy.
Are these all like colon,
reasons.
semicolon title things?
Yes, but there's no colons in the title.
It's probably better. I mean, this game is already kind of pushing the line.
With me tonight is...
Andromahos.
Are you just going to call yourself that now?
Yes, Samuel. Don't forget the things we've talked about.
Last we left, we
Believe
met
in
our
yourself,
third
Samuel.
and fourth therapy patients. 4 out of 4. We've got 4 patients now. And we had told them all we'd see them again in a month, so the 4 weeks out of a month, I think we're going to start seeing them all over again.
That's correct, Samuel.
Which one is it?
Choose the one that makes you most happy, Samuel.
Which one is it?
Choose the one that has the most recent date, Samuel.
Well, they both have the same date, but this one is 2144 and this one's 2212.
You should probably look closer to the top, Samuel. Yes, Samuel.
Going backwards order.
You know the ways of the brain, Samuel, but numbers still stymie. Let's talk about this.
I'm a therapist, not a mathematician.
That's what you call cognitive distortion.
Grab your drinks. What are you drinking tonight, Paul?
I am drinking what you brought me, which I believe is maple gin.
A fine evening to you, Samuel. How are you feeling tonight?
Oh, can you turn down the fire sound effects again? Because it just sounds
also,
like...
this background music is really loud. How come when we turned it down last time, I didn't remember that we had turned it down? Yeah, I keep getting copyright dinged for the club music, so I definitely want to turn that down.
It's distracting anyway.
Yeah. So, music volume. I already have it so low. Okay,
There we go. Just a gentle thump.
The effects volume. Okay.
It's just something while they're talking and that fire clicking. It's like my brain perceives it as mouth noise, and I just want to throw up in my gin.
So to recap,
goodbye, my gin-soaked dream.
Our last 2 clients were, we had the gaslighting superpowers guy who could make us believe that we were actually gaslighting him, and it made the candles glow brighter when he was actually gaslighting us. And that was a cute effect. But then we used our horse whispering skills on him and said, "Whoa, Nelly there, boy. Calm down. You're a good boy.
You're a pretty horse."
And for some reason, he didn't take it as condescending and belittling, but it actually worked on him. And then the other was a bog witch from ancient Ireland, like 2,000 years ago, or even older than that, like pre-Roman occupation, or like, it was she was real old, and she
was
has
the most
now
interesting
become
person so far.
an internet slut who plays video games and shows her boobs for money, because that's what
modern times, baby.
Female vampires do, I guess.
Got that
Feminism.
hustle.
How am I feeling tonight? Good question.
Not bad, not bad. A little overwhelmed, but I guess I kind of have a lot going on these days.
Really, you go a week between clients and we have no idea what you do during that week, but, well.
Indeed you do. The mind is an easy place to get lost in, is it not?
You ain't kidding. Keeping all them cognitive distortions in my head and sorting through all my clients' problems ain't easy.
We are not machines, Samuel. I believe you will find that you can never handle everything at once. There is a term the mortals use these days, multitasking. It's a kind of meta-control fallacy. Even we must handle thoughts one at a time.
Even we, vampires with magic powers.
I guess. I just hope I can concentrate on my own therapy with all this stuff bouncing around in my noggin.
Have we had any of our own therapy, or we only get it once a month too?
I think just once a month.
Okay.
I do not expect you to be an exception to the rule, my dear fellow. Let us see whether we can clear your head. I would like to introduce you to a ritual I have learned for stealing the mind.
This some kind of ancient vampire secret? Something the old ones gave you that's been lost to time.
Joke coming
Something
in.
mortals could never imagine?
Joke coming in.
No, it's just meditation.
Oh,
That does not make the technique any less valuable. Now then, close your eyes. I will guide you through this process. Think of a place that brings you comfort. Where is it?
Are you gonna follow along at home? Follow along at home, kids.
I'd have to see the woods. I always liked being in nature.
Where's your place?
My place?
Yeah, that brings you comfort when you close your eyes.
My mind palace.
Then imagine the woods and let your thoughts come to you. Be attuned to your body. Breathe, and you will be able to address your thoughts and clear your mind. Now close your eyes and begin.
All right, now that we have the fire turned down, I'm not convinced that there is just like a ton of mouse sounds on his voice track.
Oh, so you think it's Andromacos and not the fire?
I mean, I can sort of hear the fire in my headphones, but it's very low.
Okay, this is what happens when you play games with someone who edits audiobooks for a living.
Sorry.
And he's used to being frustrated by everyone's mouth sounds.
I have a special filter that I have like designed custom that just goes through and like wipes out any of those clicks and noms because it makes me want to, if I throw up on my keyboard, I void the warranty.
Okay, so apparently this is a new little mini game. If I left click, it's first breathe in, press and hold. We're gonna watch here.
Okay.
And then over here we can acknowledge thoughts. What are our thoughts? I miss my princess. Focus, Sam, focus. I ain't cut out for this therapy thing. Andy sure is tall glass of water. Oh my, Sam.
Oh my, I do have the vapors.
So then let go.
Okay, it's just tutorializing, so.
Okay, let go.
Okay, just click something.
Watch as breathing slows down your thoughts. Last to clear a thought, hover over it.
Okay, so like when you breathe it, I guess these things are bouncing around the screen really fast, and then when you breathe, you can pick one.
Okay.
But maybe the smaller thoughts are harder to slow down and harder to get, harder to talk about.
All right, I'm gonna hover over
That's-
it.
I ain't cut out for this therapy thing. Andy sure is a tall glass of water.
So breathe
I
in.
miss my princess. I kinda miss farting.
Let's talk about that.
Focus, Sam, focus.
Breathing in.
Who's got a pretty mane?
I'm hovering over it.
Wonder what's on Batflix.
Breathe in.
Are we supposed to acknowledge all of these?
Oh no, I'm hovering over it to try to clear it.
Should I hook up with Reinhardt?
Reinhardt.
I'm so bad at meditating.
Oh, is Sam gay after all?
I like blood from San Antonio, not New York City.
Get a rope.
Relax, ain't no vampire hunters here. Who's my favorite horse? Is it you?
Am I supposed to clear all the thoughts or just some
I-
of the thoughts?
I guess. I mean, it seems like you just want to let some of these go, but
Breathe in.
I guess it's supposed to be like just like a symbolic of what meditation can do for you. It slows down your thoughts so you can focus on them.
Clear the thoughts. Breathe in. Go.
Oh, we can just hit S to skip this if we want,
Breathe
which I would
in.
encourage.
Okay, I'm trying to hover over it.
Hey,
How are you feeling now?
Yeah.
frustrated.
All right. Fine, really. All them thoughts just feel like thoughts.
What sorts of things came up for you?
Well, I thought about my clients. I thought about all them cognitive distortions. My horse came up a lot.
Is your horse still alive, or is this like a horse you had in oldie times?
The holy times, unless it's a vampire horse.
Your horse?
Yeah, Princess. She was my horse back when I was alive. I still think about her every day. I can't really stop.
I understand. I have bonded with many horses in my own life, but it sounds as though the loss of Princess was particularly fraught.
Yeah,
Would you like to start there?
not sure I'd like it. But seeing as it's come up, maybe we should talk about what happened to her. It's got a lot to do with my old gang. I mentioned them before. The Mystic Bastards was their name. They were the gang to join if you had nothing to lose and I had nothing to lose.
That sounds like some Nosferatu thinking, my friend.
Oh, I can see that now. But it turned out I still did have something to lose. And they took that from me to prove my loyalty.
They took Princess?
Don't
They
you?
took my princess. Killed her in cold blood. And made me watch the whole thing. They made sure she saw me.
Don't you like need a horse if you're going to be like in a gang and stuff? It seems like you would really want a horse that you have a rapport
That's
with.
so sad.
Oh, Samuel, I am so sorry.
I just stood there, watching her dying, with them big eyes looking at me like she knew I betrayed her. They knew what it would take to break me, and it's my fault for letting them do it.
But Samuel, these mystic bastards, it sounds as though these loyalty tests were a cruel, mechanical part of their indoctrination process. These are the actions of a cult. They had no special care for you or your princess.
Well, sure as shit worked. They knew where to hit me, and it's my fault for letting it happen.
What they did, Samuel, had little to do with you personally. You were vulnerable, and they took advantage. This is what cults do. But Samuel, you are exhibiting a cognitive distortion known as personalization. You are attributing the mystic bastard's actions entirely to your own supposed failings.
Personalization. Often we assume things happen because of us. Heck, they often do. That's why we get tempted by personalization. Wrongly liken external events to ourselves in cases where realistically there ain't no definite link. Sometimes people actually are out to get us, or we do cause events, but sometimes we're doing some personalization. Examples. The Vampire Country Club doesn't allow cowboy hats. They made that rule just to discriminate against me. The cattle got spooked and ran off. They must have been scared of my face, not the thunderstorm. Vampire Hunter found my lair. Something about me must have screamed, target me.
Oh, so it's just persecution fetish.
Yeah. Well, taking a general thing and making it personal, which I think is maybe part of a persecution fetish, but not a whole.
I thought that was like more narcissistic.
Could also be related, but...
While it is natural to grieve for your horse, holding yourself solely responsible is neither fair nor accurate.
Hold on a sec, my head's hurting. I can't hold on to all them distortions all the time. Ain't personalization a lot like a control fallacy?
An astute observation, Samuel. Personalizations are often a form of control fallacy. While control fallacies often manifest as a belief that you have more control over external events than is actually the case, personalization is a more specific tendency to believe that external events are reactions to you. But let us leave control fallacies out of the picture for now. You are correct that keeping all distortions in mind at once is unrealistic. I would not interrupt your thoughts if I did not think personalization important. You are shouldering the blame for Princess's death. I can see that.
Well, if it ain't my fault, who else's is it?
The mystic bastards, of course. Let me put it into perspective for you. I will make a series of statements, and you help me identify the personalization distortion. I overslept in my coffin because I forgot to set my alarm. I bit Crimson's neck last night and missed the vein because I was distracted. It was entirely my fault. Batflix raised my subscription price again because they knew I would pay no matter
That's
what.
the one.
Well, that's the personalization. Badflix has no earthly clue who you are. They just raise their subscription prices anyway.
Just as your gang planned to isolate members from their former lives. Do you see the connection?
I guess so. I was just too stupid to see it at the time.
Ah, calling yourself stupid is what distortion?
Labeling.
Yeah, it's labeling. But I should have known anyway. I knew that crew was bad news. I just thought I was bad news too.
You should have known. That's another distortion of reality, Samuel.
All right, fine. Should statement, whatever. So what the hell am I supposed to do, Andy? Say nothing's ever my fault and I don't gotta know nothing? I was responsible for getting that beautiful horse killed. She trusted me, and if I'd been someone else, she wouldn't have had to die in that awful way.
I am not asking you to lie to yourself. Far from it. And I am not suggesting that you absolve yourself of all responsibility. But what would you say if a friend came to you with the same story? Would you tell them what they should have done? Would you call them stupid? You said yourself that you joined your gang because they were the gang to join if you had nothing to lose. I do not think this is a circumstance most people choose.
Yeah, I suppose.
Remember, Samuel, we are trying to reframe our thinking by clarifying these distortions. I know it may feel as though I am picking on you, but I am not. Let us forget what you should have done to make room for a different distortion. You are drawing a direct link from your emotion to the death of your horse. This is a distortion called emotional reasoning. I understand the guilt you feel, Samuel, but your guilt does not act on its own.
Emotional reasoning is when we act like our feelings represent reality. But no matter how unhappy we are, feelings alone don't define the world. I asked Andy, ain't everything emotional reasoning? He said no. Emotional reasoning is specifically when we project our feelings onto the world. The world can feel like garbage when I feel like garbage, but that don't make it reality. Examples. I get the shivers walking into this ghost town, so it's gotta be haunted. I feel uncomfortable around them young vampires. They must be up to no good. This horse trader feels trustworthy, so he must be. Let's do the deal.
So emotional reasoning is just being a boomer.
This terrible thing, it did happen. And some choices you made undoubtedly created the circumstances for it to occur. You are not blameless, but let us restrict your blame to what you have actually done.
I'm sorry. I get awful worked up when talking about my princess. You should have seen her, Andy. She had these eyes. She looked right into my tainted soul and still loved me.
Look right into my
I
tank.
understand, Samuel. We feel tremendous guilt when we fail an animal. When we look at reality, it is not to dismiss our burdens, but to process them fairly. I would like you to understand emotional reasoning so you can see how emotions color our thoughts. Please listen, and call me out when I am using emotional reasoning. I feel anxious. Perhaps it is the garlic naan I smell from the Indian
Oh,
restaurant
that
next
sounds
door.
delicious.
The mood in my club is somber tonight. I am sure it is a reflection of my own dark mood.
I feel like that is emotional reasoning, but
Yeah,
backwards?
Borderline.
I feel like it would be like, my mood is dark, so therefore...
No, he's just saying it's like, it seems somber, but it's probably just because I'm bummed. I don't think that's it. Let's see the next one.
I find myself in an irascible mood tonight. Perhaps I drank some tainted blood.
No, it's probably the previous one.
You missed my emotional
Yeah,
reasoning,
it's the second
Samuel.
one.
Please listen once more. I feel anxious. Perhaps it is the mood in my club is somber.
That's the emotional reasoning right
Alright,
there.
got me.
I don't think them folk in the club know too much about how you're feeling.
Right, but like...
Oh, okay. I think I misunderstood what he was trying to say.
Yeah, I think it was just phrased not well. Like, he should have said, my mood is bad, so therefore the mood in the club is somber. Like, he should have phrased it the
I
other way
gotcha.
around. Like,
Exactly. Our emotions can feel all-encompassing, and that is purely biological. We are animals, Samuel. There is a small cluster of brain tissue at the base of the cranium that tells us we are safe or that we are about to die.
the amygdala.
I don't know. I know about how the brain
complexity
works,
of our
but not its
existence
parts.
is at odds with our biology, but we have the logic to recognize it.
Well, if reincarnation's a thing, I think I'd rather come back as a horse.
It is indeed a boon and a curse to have human complexity of thought.
No kidding. If I were a horse, I'd know better than to join any cowboy gang, let alone the Mystic Bastards. I'd be happy with a bag of oats and a field to run around in.
How did you end up with the Mystic Bastards in the first place?
Well, like I said, I didn't have much choice. Nobody would have taken me in at that point, except a hangman, maybe. I wasn't a vampire yet, so hanging didn't sound too appealing. The last job I did got my brother killed, and after that, my wife left with my daughter, and I never saw him again. Can't say I blame her.
My dog left me.
What job were you doing? Were you like an outlaw, or were you just doing a job?
I didn't have nobody. Ain't no surprise that a vampire gang would be the only people to take
Did you
me.
know they were vampires?
I didn't
when
know.
you
I didn't know they were
joined?
vampires either.
Or did, like, I thought they were vampires and you joined as a vampire.
I didn't.
But they were vampires and he joined as a human. did he know they were vampires and he wanted to become a vampire, or did he have no idea? Like, he just thought they were like a really dark gang or something?
Aha, so that is how you turned.
Yes, sir. It wasn't pleasant. Not the candlelight and writhing body sort of affair you see in mortal vampire stories.
That is terrible, Samuel. The turning is never easy. How did they find you?
That job that got my brother killed, we partnered up with one of them mystic bastards for it. He knew where to find me.
And he knew you were vulnerable and that you had no place to go.
Now I've thought about that. Were they setting me up all along? Maybe. But whether they were or not, I really didn't have any place to go. I know when them wanted dead or alive posters go up, folk find dead easier and more fun. People saw me as outlaw scum when I was a kid, and there was no way they were going to be kinder knowing I was in a gang.
I thought you were just a peasant.
You know this for a fact. You are certain that no one would have any pity on you at all, that your only recourse was to join your gang?
I guess I don't actually know that no one but the bastards would have taken me in. Sounds like a cognitive
Probably
distortion, huh?
could have joined a nunnery or the boy equivalent of a nunnery, right? Like, you can always go join
A monkery?
a monkery.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you see the patterns now. It may seem like pedantry, and perhaps it is, but pedantry is the search for ultimate truth.
Uh-oh. Don't let Paul hear that.
Huh? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What?
You see what he says?
Yes.
Spoken like a true pedant.
It comes with being terrifyingly old. You discovered the cognitive distortion before I could point it out to you. It is a cognitive distortion similar to Nosferatu thinking, so let us put that particular distortion out of our minds for now. Yes, things were grim for you, but your experiences caused you to assume that there were none who would favor you with a kind eye. You were exhibiting the cognitive distortion of overgeneralization, the idea that no mortal could accept you.
Overgeneralization is when we take one or two experiences and assume future experiences will always be the same. Mortals overgeneralize when they think all vampires date high schoolers based on that one vampire book they read. We know what we've experienced, but it's a distortion to think our experiences represent a pattern or the whole is something. Examples. Every time I play poker, I lose. I'll never win this game. Transylvanians sure are creepy. I knew a man who smoked a pack a day and died at age 96. I reckon tobacco's fine.
This clouded truth made you vulnerable to the mystic bastard's approach.
Damn. Maybe you ain't wrong, huh? I should have joined the Foreign Legion or
Yeah,
something.
they would have accepted you.
Dang it, should statement.
Your mind is not a cognitive distortion shooting gallery, Samuel. Cut yourself some slack. All we seek is recognition of our distortions, not perfection and not punishment. Let us test your ability to recognize overgeneralization. Then I believe we will have covered enough for tonight. Allow me to begin.
And then I get a client? Or I get another week off and then I get a client?
Elder vampires are insufferable. They all think they know everything.
That sounds like overgeneralization to me, but I kind of want to see what the other ones are, so I'm going to click through.
It seems to me that being a werewolf is pretty rough. Vampires from Transylvania all have funny accents. I want to suck your blood. Who talks like this?
Are they all?
I don't believe you have found all my overgeneralizations.
I mean, it seems like there was
Elder
two of them.
vampires are insufferable.
Like that one and
they
the
all
last
think
one.
they know everything.
Wait, ain't you an elder vampire? You don't seem like much of a know-it-all.
Are you sure about that?
That's right, Samuel. Though in all honesty, I used to be quite insufferable myself. I aspire to be more patient these days. Let me continue.
Okay.
It seems to me that being a werewolf is pretty rough. Vampires from Transylvania all have funny accents. I want to suck your blood. Who talks like this?
People from a certain region with a certain
I
language who
know.
are trying to speak English.
That's the one.
They can speak two languages and you can only speak one. Like, get off your high horse.
That seems like an overgeneralization, Andy. I ain't sure any of them ever sounded like that. Pretty sure they all sound American these days anyway from watching bat flicks all the time.
Correct, Samuel. I apologize for the offensive accent. It was employed only to prove a point.
That's very kind of you to all the Transylvanians out there watching this. One of the things, when I went to Transylvania for my tour with Elvira, that thing I did. The Transylvanian tour guides were like, things that Transylvanians often get like confused for, like common misconceptions about Transylvanians. And one of the things were like, we are not all vampires. Like apparently that really is a thing that they really have to say. Like not haha tee hee, like that really is a thing.
There's a lot of dumb people out there.
Yeah.
How do they get to afford to go to Transylvania in the first place?
Well done, Samuel. Your ability to identify cognitive distortions continues to impress. But let us bring things back to you. I do not ask you to absolve yourself of the things you have done. You did not have the tools to be mindful of the thought patterns that made you vulnerable to the mystic bastards. I have seen mindfulness take root in you, though, Samuel. I hope this session has been helpful to you.
Yeah, I'm still sad. And still regretful about Princess. I think I'll always be. My not being mindful is what killed her. Every time I think about it, I just know I'm a terrible person who messes everything up. But I think the awareness helps.
It does. Then please tell me what cognitive distortion you just exemplified. Was it emotional reasoning, overgeneralization, or personalization?
I'm a terrible person who messes everything up. I guess that's overgeneralization?
Emotional reasoning to me. Or it could be, actually, no, it could be all of them.
No.
It's always all of the above.
emotional-
Whenever they give the option for all of the above, it's always all of the above.
It's overgeneralization, ain't it? Saying I'm a terrible person who messes everything up is reductive.
It's also labeling, isn't it?
Well observed, Samuel.
See.
But you will find it is also emotional reasoning to link your pain to Princess's death and personalization to attribute it to yourself.
But
Told you.
emotional reasoning means...
The answer is always D.
Ugh. I'm not learning very well because the way they described it...
Remember, cognitive distortions are not a cudgel to beat yourself with.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. If we're spouting cognitive distortions all the time, ain't my clients gonna be mad at my constantly interrupting them?
You continue to impress. Yes, we cannot bully our clients with distortions. Thus, I find it is best to clear our minds and focus on a few during each session. Keeping endless distortions in mind is not easy for a therapist either, after all. I think we have done excellent work tonight, and I'm certain you've built up a thirst. I know this evening was emotionally intense. Ask Crimson for some scotch.
Scotch the name of a certain person who donated blood?
Well, it's just
Drinking
blood from
booze ain't
Scotland.
exactly compatible with our biology, Andy.
By scotch, I mean Scottish blood. It's iron-rich and quite delicious. I age it in whiskey barrels.
That sounds pretty nice. I might just do that and call it an early night.
As you wish, Samuel. Rest well, and do not lasso yourself so tightly, as you say. You are deserving of love, especially from yourself.
I'm just gonna leave before I get more embarrassed.
Very well, Samuel. Rest in peace, my friend.
You tall drink of water, you.
and see. I
Andromachus.
always feel like we're supposed to clap whenever this curtain draws.
Oh,
Samuel,
Didn't have to
greetings. You are seeing Dr. Drayne again tonight, yes?
Dr. Drayne. All right. Let's read our little diary. Ain't nothing more to read, ain't nothing more to read.
Ain't nothing more to read.
I had a great weekend. I really needed to get out in nature again. I saw a whole bunch of funny birds I never saw back home and just enjoyed staying out under the stars. When I did run into mortals, they didn't speak a lot of English, but they could definitely do the accent. I guess they think all Americans sound like me. I couldn't get too close to them, though, so I had to live on local wildlife blood. I drank from a boar. Not bad, but could have done without the bristles. Now I'm back in Leipzig. I've just learned 3 more cognitive distortions. I think I'm getting the hang of this thing. Okay.
That's right. I'm keen to see how he's getting on. That fella's got himself wrapped up real tight.
Do not expect too much change too quickly. It takes a while for thoughts to internalize, even when we know the truth of them logically. It took me only 2,800 years or so to internalize what I needed.
I don't think the doc's gonna be too keen to wait that long.
I do not think he will have to. Unlike myself, he has you to guide him.
Oh, gosh. I barely know what I'm doing, boss. I'm not sure I can keep track of all these new distortions I know about.
I remember that Dr. Drayne came to us because he has an addiction to his Jekyll and Hyde juice. And he wanted to get off the juice. And we were like, but let's talk about your feelings. And he got really frustrated with us.
But the juice.
I do not expect you to. We humans are distortion machines, my friend. But let us ensure we address Dr. Drayne's core distortion. You know what it is, don't you?
I think it was should statements, him saying I should get off the juice.
That fella's a should statement machine, I'll tell you what.
That's right. We can be certain he will carry this distortion with him, but I would like you to pick the rest to keep in mind, Samuel. Up until this point, you have addressed client distortions in small clusters. But now that you are aware of more cognitive distortions, you will notice them everywhere. We must not use cognitive distortions as weapons to beat our clients with. So pick 4 more to keep in mind during your session.
But what do I do if I detect he's showing the distortions I'm putting aside?
You do not need to address all of them, my friend. You will not catch every distortion, and if you did, I believe your clients would find you irritating. I do not alert you to half of your cognitive distortions. We know that Dr. Drayne will exhibit should statements. What else do you think he will come to this session with?
I don't think it'll be labeling, because he doesn't seem very down on himself.
I would say probably control fallacy.
Yeah. Maybe overgeneralization?
Nosferatu thinking. I mean, we only have to leave like 2 of them out,
Overgeneralization and Nosferatu thinking were the ones that were very similar, right?
I think.
I don't think he'll do personalization, because he didn't seem very much like, this is all about me.
Emotional reasoning, then I guess makes sense. I would pick Nosferatu personally.
I think I've got what I need now.
Very good, Samuel. I will leave you to it. Have confidence. It is well earned.
I guess I just gotta believe you. All right, Andy, I'll do my best.
I know you will. I will see you after your
Is
session.
this like doing like a fighting game and having to pick your weapons before you go into the boss
Yeah, I guess
battle?
so. Yeah, it's like playing rock, paper, scissors, but yay!
I think I'm ready, and here comes the man himself. Dr. Drayne, good to see you again. Yes, well, I wish I could say the same. I have not had the most productive month.
Tell me about it.
Back on this productive wagon, huh? Last time we were talking about all them should statements. Yes, exactly. And what a waste of time that was. I took what we spoke about to heart, you know, like a fool. But the should statements, as you so tritely put them, were the only thing holding me together. You ignored the addiction problem I came to you with. Nay, worse, you told me it was fine. And oh, how eager I was to test that theory. I have partaken of my awful plasma almost every night. I am more monster than man now.
Why am I glowing?
That means we have to make a choice.
I don't have anything to choose, though. More monster than man, no. Is there something in my book? No.
Well, I mean, let's see.
Maybe
I mean, that usually means...
Maybe if labeling was here, I could have made a choice, but because labeling's not here, I can't, because he called himself monster.
I gotcha.
Sounds to me like we could be having a fruitful conversation about moderation. I have a better idea. Seeing as you do not understand the gravity of the situation, I will make you understand. This is the plasma I've spoken of. Pure vampiric essence. I will show you how should statements are the remnants of our humanity. We should not be so quick to cast them away.
I mean, all right, so
Remnants-
they're lighting up white now, so I guess that means we have the one
The
we need.
remnants of our humanity. That sounds like a control fallacy.
Does it?
No.
Dr. Drayne is assigning himself quite an imperative. But whence came this imperative, Samuel?
Emotional reasoning, I guess?
This is the plasma I've spoken of. Pure vampiric essence. I will show you how should statements are the remnants of our humanity. We should not be so quick to cast...
Dr. Drayne is assigning himself quite an imperative. But whence came this imperative, Samuel?
This is the plasma I've spoken of. Pure vampiric essence. I will show you how should statements are the remnants of our humanity. We should not be so quick to cast them away.
I say control fallacy.
I did, and it was
Oh, it
wrong.
was? Oh.
Overgeneralization, I guess? Remnants of our humanity? No?
Dr. Drayne is assigning
Except
himself
quite an
quite an
imperative.
imperative. But whence came this
Is it
imperative?
just
Well, we
should
only-
This is
statements?
the plasma I agree with you that should statements are human, but that don't make them universal.
It was just
That's
should
the
That means we were
statements.
talking
There's
about
lots of
talking
ways to
about
live,
should
Doc.
statements. It wasn't actually a should statement. That's not cool. Not cool, game.
That is exactly the problem, Sam. We don't live, And this is the result most dire. Witness the wages of our
Is
sins.
he gonna take it in front of me and like Hulk out?
Now hold on a sec, Doc. I think we better... The time for caution is over. Goodbye, Sam.
He's gonna Hulk out!
What in
Oh man, look at him! We've got Hyde in front of us now.
Oh, Uranus.
Does it feel good to be alive? And who are you, darling? I'm Sam. I'm your therapist, Doc. You know that. My therapist! Oh, how wonderful. How absolutely pathetic. A vampire therapist. Oh, what a sad, pathetic waste you are, Dr. Drayne. Allow me to introduce myself, then. I am Lord Lyridus, and unlike that sad sack of quivering shit you've been talking to, I am a vampire. I kill, I drink, I fuck, and I'm dead sexy.
I don't know why he just gives me like David Tennant vibes.
Weren't you wearing glasses before?
It's a Spider-Man.
I don't need glasses. Reading is what people do when they can't find anyone to fuck, which is not a problem I face.
You're not gonna fuck me.
Oh, you're missing out, fella. I got into reading after I died, and there's whole worlds to discover in books. Oh, you're so fucking boring. There's a whole world to discover up my arse as well. Well, you don't have to be so crass. Yes, I see it in your eyes. You're afraid, aren't you, American? Your Puritan blood chills at the sight of me.
Chills.
Maybe I'll warm it up before I drain it from you and turn you into a husk with a stupid
People are so
hat.
mean about my hat.
I wouldn't try it. I'm not you, though, am I? And I am
Oh man,
always
look
hungry.
how creepy he got. Look at those eyes.
I suggest you stay
Oh,
right where
I'm
you are.
packing! Yes!
He is an American.
Will this even work on vampires? Do I have like silver bullets or wooden bullets or like UV bullets like in, you know, that movie with the UV bullets?
No. Is that Blade?
No.
Sorry. Underworld?
Yes. Thank you.
A vampire with a gun? Oh, how our kind have fallen. What are you going to do, cowboy? Kill me? Nope, but I can make sure the next few months ain't fun for you.
Oh, it takes us that long to heal?
Oh, how very kind of you to care about me, darling. It'll be our dear Dr. Drayne who suffers. But I need the little worm for now, so I suppose I'll let you live. Mighty kind of you. Now you just settle on down and we're gonna have a chat. Ugh, talking. We are animals. We are not meant for talking. But very well. At least give me something to drink. I can rely on your piteous human blood to do me that kindness, yes?
You think I have human blood?
All right, but I'm watching you, hombre. Look all you like. The show is free. This is better than the swill I usually prefer. I'm more of a quantity over quality sort of creature.
Well, you are in a classy joint, friend.
Yeah, I know your kind. I used to be a lot like you. And I suppose now you are just as repressed as the sad creature that exerts control over this luscious body of mine. I'm more free than I've ever been, but don't you worry about me. Let's talk about you. You're going to psychoanalyze me. I live according to my nature. You might as well interview a lion. Yeah, we'll see about that.
He's an alpha.
I'm sure you are the way you are for a reason. You're not wrong about that. You know the answer already. Dr. Drayne needs me. I am what is missing in his unlife.
Okay, so we're glowing again.
But they're not highlighted, so I guess we don't have...
Yeah, so we didn't pick that distortion this time.
Well,
We chose poorly.
I am his hidden strength. I am his true essence.
this one we do have.
He is nothing without me.
Well, it's not
which he
labeled.
already realizes.
control or overgeneral...
No.
Lord Lourdes seems to believe Dr. Drayne is a completely insignificant part of his existence.
I guess
Is this true, Samuel?
overgeneralization?
I am his
No.
Lord Lourdes seems to believe Dr.
Nosferatu?
I am his... Your own life seems pretty dang easy for you.
I'm getting bad at
Everything's so
this game.
simple, ain't it? Something is and something isn't. Nothing in between. Nosferatu thinking's what I call it.
Is it just me? Am I just the one that's sucking at this?
Well, no. I guess this is supposed to be challenging, but
Okay.
at least they give you infinite tries.
Why, yes, that's exactly it. On life is easy. It's you enlightened vampires that make it so difficult. All the answers are so simple. We exist to eat, kill, and defile. All else is simply a lie. And why lie when the truth is so delicious? Yeah, we all got needs, but we ain't animals. Not even you. You wouldn't be able to appreciate all them dirty deeds you love so much if you were. A pearl of wisdom from a delectable tart. You speak truly. We are lucky indeed to have the capacity to revel in our depravity. A shame the sad little doctor does not do so. You hear him talk about what he should do, but the sad creature cannot do those things. He should give in to me, and thanks to you, he has begun to.
That's an easy one.
Come on now, you're really countering his shoulds with your shoulds? I think that proves there ain't no such thing as a should everyone agrees on. But my shoulds are so much more entertaining. His have only bred him hundreds of years of pathetic existence.
I thought he wasn't that old. Come on. Give me back to my clients. Oh, he's 430. 1614, graduate of Royal College of Physicians, studying the nature of blood for the last several centuries, became a vampire. Post-mortem blood transfusion experiment, global pharmaceutical research company. Concerned they see he developed an addiction to the drug. Detected strong irritability on the phone. That doesn't help.
Well, that don't make a damn bit of difference. I bet there are vampires a hell of a lot more depraved than you who think you should be doing things differently. Really? Oh, you must introduce me. If there are holes I don't know about, I should very much like to know where they are. How old are you anyway? Dr. Drayne's been summoning me for 14 years now.
Oh, you're a baby.
Oh, things are starting to make a lot more sense. You certainly sound like a 14-year-old. The transformation has already begun. I will subsume him. His body and his mind will belong to me completely, and Dr. Drayne will cease to be.
Is that control fallacy?
Sounds like.
Yeah, you're awful confident about that.
Finally.
But I got bad news for you. You don't control Dr. Drayne. He controls you. Oh, darling. The little doctor controls nothing at all, least of all himself. Make no mistake. He shall be mine. Oh, yeah? And how do you know that? I know the little wretch far better than you do. He hasn't changed in centuries. Was he in therapy then? No. Only in the modern age do we make do with such delusional exercises. So not everything he does is predictable. I don't think you got a good reason to be so confident. Are you trying to fill my head with doubts? Do you even think that such a thing is possible? There is no such thing as doubt for beings such as we. We live or we die. That's all. And I will live.
See, I feel like that should be a thing that I pick. But I'm not even glowing red.
I notice a funny way you and Dr. Drayne talk about each other, as though you're totally different people. You really think that's true? Have you spoken with our pathetic little doctor? You know, he doesn't drink real blood. That's why he's so weak. Hold on, how's he even alive if he's not drinking blood? Oh, the little ball of shame didn't tell you. He's not even a vampire. He drinks that synthetic trash he produces instead of real blood.
Emotional reasoning?
That's my guess.
No.
Lord Luritus seems keen to diminish Dr. Drayne, but is his assessment fair or logical?
Overgeneralization?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, the little ball of shame.
Lord Luritus seems keen to diminish...
Oh, the little ball. Seems to me you got a pretty dang narrow definition of what it means to be a vampire. Heck, I don't see you wearing a cape. You sure you ain't just a regular mortal? Don't be a fool. There is a minimum requirement for being a vampire, that's all. And Dr. Drayne does not meet it. He's an embarrassment to our kind, and worse, an embarrassment to me. I wouldn't be surprised if he were a 400-year-old virgin. If it weren't for me, his cock would have shriveled up like a raisin. I think I'm gonna surprise you, Lord, whatever you're calling yourself, but I think you're right. Dr. Drayne does need you. But like it or not, you need him too. How very bloody dare you? What possible use could I have for a little turd like him?
That would be labeling if I could choose it. He's got his mean face on now. Look at me.
Pull your gun. That's how you solve problems around here.
Animal, pure and perfect. I don't care what anyone thinks of me. Vampires ain't animals, not even the worst of us. The moment we learned to talk and reason, living like beasts was out the window. What a strange creature you are. You dress like a buffoon, but speak like a philosopher.
Yeah, like the philosopher's dressed real nice.
The buffoon is the more admirable of the two. At least he's honest. You and Dr. Drayne lie and lie and lie to justify your existence. It's ridiculous to suggest that I need him. What could I possibly need him for? When I tire, I sleep. When I lust, I fuck. When I thirst, I kill. As it should be. There it is again, that simple thinking and them shoulds that are only yours. Come the hell on. You think we vampires should just go on autopilot? Fuck, sleep, kill, repeat? Well, naturally, we should ensure that those things are fun. Otherwise, what's the point in doing them? That's it right there. I agree with you entirely. About time. I'll remove my clothing then. Or perhaps I'll remove yours. But not so fast. You're missing the point. If we're doing these things because they're fun, well, everybody's got their own idea of fun. That's our human experience at work. Like me, for instance. I'm more of a high intimacy kind of lover. Oh, boff. You managed to make even delightful things seem so heinous. I'm only speaking the truth. What makes you so damn sure you know what being a vampire is anyway? Why do you think you've got it all figured out? Lie to yourself all you like, darling. We're all alike. I know what you crave.
That's an overgeneralization.
There's loads of us vampires out there, all with different experiences. You really think we're all the same? We are animals, darling. Like all depraved
you and your animals.
we exist to ensure we continue to exist.
I guess that would have been
If we do
labeling.
not, we embrace
No, I'm
oblivion.
not glowing.
Oh, never mind.
Well, that's a heck of a jump. We ain't powerless against our baser instincts, far from it. We can be better people. We can live in harmony with others. It is utterly pointless to fight our natures. Oh, that poor mortal had a family. Who gives a damn? I'm thirsty. That poor mortal must consume in order to live, and so must I. He simply pretends not to enjoy it. I don't need to do any such thing. I love to kill. I love the taste of blood. Why would I love it if it weren't the only way to live?
That's rot too. No.
Lord Luridus believes his lust for blood justifies him taking it. This is some problematic
Emotional
reasoning,
reasoning,
Samuel.
I guess.
He simply pretends not to enjoy. Okay, what you're doing there is interpreting reality based on how you feel. Well, that's emotional reasoning. You think because you love killing, killing is the only way to live. If you had a clear head, maybe you'd be able to see that ain't true. Oh, why, darling, if you wish to see me pleasure myself, all you had to do was ask. That ain't what I'm saying, and you know it. I get all the blood I need without having to kill folks. Point is, you're gonna get real fucking bored if you don't find a reason to do what you're doing. Do you think I need a purpose? That's a mortal concern. I don't need a fucking legacy. I need blood. The only thing I should do is what I was made to do.
I mean, that still seems like Nosferatu to me, but I've been wrong before.
It is a bit sad that Lord Luridus has such a limited view of what a vampire can be, isn't it, Samuel?
Overgeneralization, I guess?
Do you think I need a purpose?
No.
It is a bit sad that Lord Luridus has such a...
Do you think I need a purpose? You're just as bad as Dr. Drayne with all them should statements. He keeps talking about what you shouldn't do, and you keep talking about what you should do.
Try to be smart, and it's just should all
You
all
both
the way
act so
down.
damn sure of yourselves. You're so damn sure blood is all you need. Oh, did I forget to mention all the fucking? No, but hombre, you live forever. Food and sex is enough for animals. They got short lives. They get threatened and they die real quick. I know a lot of vampires who live like animals, and every single one of them is lost. Like him or not, Dr. Drayne is your reason for living. Hell, if he didn't make this plasma stuff, you'd still be buried deep somewhere in his head. Fuck you. Dr. Drayne is a pathetic little liar, and I will destroy him. That's what he wants. Then I'll come for you. If you're gonna kill me, you'd better be a quicker draw than I am. You wanna try your luck, compadre? No need. I do thirst, though, and I smell something downstairs. I smell mortals and
Virgins.
Voice actor is having so much
how
fun.
delicious. You've been holding out on me, cowboy.
You can drink what's in that bottle till Dr. Drayne comes back. I ain't letting the likes of you near them people.
At least you're aware enough to know that I am a ravenous beast. And beast that I am, I must kill.
You will do no such thing to my mortals. Restrain yourself.
Thank you! Daddy is here!
Oh, now who is this beautiful morsel?
I am far older than any blood you have ever tasted, whelp. Do not dare to think you can overpower me.
Don't threaten me with a good time, daddy.
Ha! See?
I will keep this poor animal contained, Samuel. You did excellent work in handling him. Deserve some rest. I will meet with you later.
If you're sure.
Do not worry. I have no need to hurt you.
Well, now I'm just disappointed.
All right, Andy. I'll talk to you later. And Lord Lurid, or whatever your name is, think about what we talked about, huh? Dr. Drayne's got something you need.
Oh, Vom, get out of here already.
Vomit.
Oh, God. He talks like a
Not you two.
teenager. Oh, Vom. Ugh. I survived Lord's lurid session. I got a special badge for that. You guys can't see the badges pop up.
Tornation. Barely walked out of that one alive. And I thought therapy was just talking.
Is there like a version of this where I don't survive
No,
and
I think
don't get
it's
the
just
badge?
it's just like one of those milestone achievements.
No, because I got a badge for when I let the actor keep going.
that's
and I
because
got-
you had the option of just being like, all right, shut up. But
Yeah.
you're just like, no.
But this,
keep
I feel like
going.
you get the badge when you make a choice one way or the other.
No, like, because a lot of achievements in games are just like completed Act 1, completed Act 2.
Okay.
That's my theory.
Dr. Drayne transformed into Lord Lourdes during our session today. That dude has got some issues. Lourdes hates Dr. Drayne and Drayne hates him. Lourdes loves what Dr. Drayne rejects. Blood and sex. Not blood, just killing. Well, I guess he does reject blood.
Why does he write on another piece of paper and then tape that into his book? Why just not write in the book?
He does write in the book sometimes. See?
Okay, whatever. I'm no doctor.
Lourdes believes in acting like our animal cells without apology. Where Drayne is scientific, Lourdes is unscientific. Lourdes is extremely confident. I gotta talk to Dr. Drayne about where this Lord Lourdes comes from and see if I can't get these two fellas speaking the same language.
I could use a drink. Hey, Crimson.
Oops.
Yeah, it was like, hey, cowboy or something.
You look a little down, cowboy. Have a shot.
I don't mind if I do.
Gulp.
Rough one tonight.
Well, you could say that. My client went a little feral. Tried to attack me.
That ain't good. I hope you booted their ass out.
Well, here's the thing. He wasn't himself. The fella, he can't stand being a vampire, so the vampire comes out in nasty ways.
So we gotta get Dr. Drayne to accept his vampire self, and then his Lourdes side won't overcompensate with vampire ways.
Yes.
Yeah.
Merge his personalities.
Don't put yourself into too much danger, cowboy. Cleaning up a pile of ashes isn't my idea of a good night. So what? He just went and turned into a monster?
More or less. Went from a restrained fella to a hedonist beast.
How do you think you handled it?
I think I did all right. I learned a whole bunch of cognitive distortions now, so I was still able to challenge the beast.
Maybe I should have picked the other answer because I messed up a lot of those questions.
Oh, she doesn't know that.
But I was mostly thinking about pulling the gun on him and
just
that badge I got.
Don't be afraid to flex.
Okay, fine.
Well, the way I figure it, he's still desperate for help, even if he doesn't act like it.
I can see why Andy likes you. A heart's still beating in there.
Do vampires in this world not have beating hearts?
They're dead.
I'm a creature of the night, too. I just want to help my kin.
Yeah, but someone's got to pump the blood around.
People like talking to you, cowboy. They can't help sharing their lives with you. Whatever it is about you, folks are always going to prefer talking to you over killing you.
Maybe I should have horse whispered him.
I surely do hope you're right.
You know my big secret already. I wouldn't have told it to you if I didn't believe in you.
Well, that's mighty kind of you, Crimson. I'm humbled.
Quit it with the aw shucks stuff. Now you're just trying to be cute.
I'm always cute. What are you talking about?
And making success visits.
Hey, you guys are back.
Oh, hey, it's my little buddies. How's it going, kids?
Bad.
I'm sorry to hear that, Maxie. What's going on?
Make some room, Kinder. I've got customers to serve. Go talk in the kink room.
Oh.
Would you like to chat in the kink room, Maxie?
I would like that very much.
So what's going on, Maxie?
My boss yelled at me today and made me sad.
Well, what happened?
Someone injected a malicious SQL query into our API and used it to execute code. We did not have our queries parameterized, so they were able to drop the user table entirely.
Oh, Sam is going to be so confused.
I warned the backend developers that this would happen, but I got all of the blame.
That sounds like a real mess, Maxie. Reminds me of the time I forgot to lock the gate on a cattle drive. By morning, every last cow was gone, just like your, user table thing. Maybe your boss was hopping mad, but I bet next time they'll listen to you.
Am I the only one who is now aroused?
No, Reinhardt, I am also aroused.
Okay, get on over here and pat me some neck.
Okay, so I got to bite the blue veins.
I feel as though
Guess
all
I
my
did
worries
it.
have been sucked away.
Okay.
I am well acquainted with this feeling, Hazi.
And you will be once more.
I think that's my cue to get to my coffin.
You scared the American away, Maxie.
I suppose I am a very bad girl.
Okay.
All right, I'm out. Bedtime for Sam. I'll see you kids later.
Wow.
And see.
Samuel, greetings.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ton, ton, ton.
See, I don't get, see here, I'm choosing the last spot. But when I go back to the game, it's the first spot. You see my confusion.
Sounds like a Seinfeld routine. What's with these numbers?
Yeah, I did in my numbers. Uh-huh. Yes. All right. That was Vampire Therapists. Round 2 commencing. Do you think the rules of 3 is going to be that we're going to go through each of our clients 3 times?
Maybe.
So 4
but then again,
clients
they
3
had 4.
times?
Yeah, they had 4 clients, so that kind of threw a wrench into the rule. But we'll see.
But 4 clients 3 times equals 3 months. So that means us dealing with them for like a quarter of the year, like a fiscal quarter of the year. It'd be nice. That'd be a nice even way to, segregate our clients into a nice.
Yeah, in quarters.
Yeah, because I deal in fiscal quarters.
Yes. And these are all hand-drawn characters, so they're drawn in quarter.
Oh my God,
Love you.
love you. Yeah. Well, that was interesting. Thank you for the dulcet tone there. Playing.
It's not a dulcimer. It's a tongue drum.
Thank you for playing the tongue drum.
Blah, blah, blah.
Anyway, yeah. Engagement for the comments. Tell us what you think of Dr. Drayne's Jekyll and Hyde alter ego. He reminded me of a certain vampire, but I'm not going to say out loud what vampire he reminded me of because I want you in the comments to say what vampire he reminded you of for the engagement. And I'm going to see if you're thinking of the same vampire I am. And that's my engagement bait right now. So say in the comments who Lord Luridus reminded you of other vampires that exist. What'd you think, Paul?
Busy. Sorry. Yes, whatever you said. I think it's great.
Thanks.
What's new in vampire news?
I don't know. Everything's been K-pop Demon Hunters news. Do demons count as vampires? No.
They're kind of vampire-ish. Maybe we should just change gears. We'll just forget the whole vampire thing. We'll just move into K-pop.
Yeah, this will be a demon channel instead of a vampire channel. Vampires and everything spooky, dark, gothic, demon adjacent. It counts, right? No, I don't think there's anything new in vampire news that I'm aware of. Season 3 of Interview with the Vampire, now renamed The Vampire Lestat, is still underway with filming. There's been a lot of leaks, which I have opinions on, but none of them are good, so you don't want to hear them because I don't want to be Debbie Downer. Telemaska is not out yet, but it will be out soon. You tell me what's new in vampire news. You tell me in the comments for the algorithm and the engagement. I'd love to hear your thoughts. It is September October and spooky season is coming up, I am going to be in New Orleans for Halloween, like I always am, at the Vampire Ball. If you are attending any of the Vampire Balls in New Orleans this Halloween, please say so. I'd love to meet you. I'm also going to be attending Anne Rice's Celebration of Life on November 1st, which is Day of the Dead or Feast of All Saints, whatever they're calling it for that day. So yeah, vampire-related things. I will be there. If you'll be there, let me know. You should come say hi. Oh my god, that is so distracting.
Doesn't it help you focus?
No.
Just like, okay.
No.
I'm sure they love it.
Do you love it? Say in the comments if you love Paul's.
I'll play it next to the microphone so it's easier. Go ahead, keep talking.
I can't.
It's like meditative.
I can't talk and meditate at the same time. Can you?
Alright, fine.
Let's do a meditation exercise. Close your eyes and breathe. Think of your
I'll
safe,
focus
peaceful
on those
place.
little flying words.
What are the flying words going through your brain right now?
The words 1, 3, 7, 2, 4, 2,
Oh my God.
7, 1, 5, 5. Please continue. I'm good. I'm done. I got it out of my system. I'm fine.
No, we're doing a meditation exercise. Tell me what. No.
Oh.
Close your eyes.
I can't play when my eyes closed.
No, you're not going to play. You're doing the exercise. The very exercise we learned. Close your eyes.
Okay.
Think of a place where you feel safe and comfortable. What's that place?
I don't have a place like that. I don't feel safe anywhere.
What about your bed?
No, that's fine. Yeah, I can't probably go my entire life without leaving my bed anymore.
Okay, your bed. Think about your bed where you feel safe and comfortable.
Okay.
Imagine yourself there.
Okay.
Breathe in. Hold it. What thoughts are going through your mind?
Gosh, I sure do like being in bed. Sure is nice here and comfy, and I never had to leave the house ever again. The end. This is where I'll die.
Good therapy session. Everyone wins.
Woohoo!
No cognitive distortions.
No comment. I'm healthy. I'm cured. Let's go.
No, wait. I don't ever have to leave in here until I die. That's some kind of control fallacy or
No, that's healthy thinking.
emotional reasoning.
No, you're incorrect.
No, you definitely have some need for therapy there.
Tremere thinking.
Yeah. Did you say Tremere thinking? Oh, someone mentioned something about Bloodlines 2 dates.
I just
happening.
saw something in the news that was like, hey, it's not going to be as much of an RPG as you think it's going to be. But I didn't actually read the article, but did not fill me.
Apparently, Toreador is pay DLC. So if we're going to play... Someone asked me in my Discord server if I was going to play it for this channel. I was like, oh yeah, absolutely. We're definitely going to play that for this channel. But not going to pay extra to get the Toreador DLC. So I'll have to play as a different clan.
I mean, I'm already mad that we can't be gangrels, so...
Well, I wouldn't have played as a gangrel anyway.
I would have.
I'll play as a Ventrue or something else that I vibe with, you know?
I just don't understand, why they... I don't... It's like the Sims model of gaming now.
You know, I've never played The
three
Sims,
classes.
but I've always wanted to play The Sims, so it'll be like that.
I mean, I have it, if you want to play it. I got 3 and 4.
Do you think I have time to play The Sims?
Of course you do.
No.
It's therapeutic.
I don't have time for anything.
Nonsense. Make a whole bunch of vampire characters, watch what they do, write a story about it. See? Done.
Oh, yeah.
Tax deductible time.
Tax deductible for all that money I will spend on playing The Sims.
Yeah, I think I spent like $3 on Sims 4. I never bought any, I don't think I've ever bought any expansion packs for Sims, though. I've never...
Don't you have to pay for the vampire content? You have to pay extra for the vampire content? You have to pay for You
have to pay for everything. Yeah. It's but I just played the base game and just...
I know there's some sort of extra pack you have to buy and it gives you vampires.
There is a vampire pack and there's a magic one and a werewolf one or something like that. I don't know. But it's here's the game for free or for $4, but if you want any of this extra content, they're $20 a piece. I think someone did the math and it's if you want to play the entire Sims 4 game, it will cost you $4,000 or something.
What?
It's not maybe not that high, but it's a ridiculous number.
Oh my gosh. See, all I know about Sims is that you take your characters from your fandoms and you make houses and put your ships together in the same house.
Yeah, it's basically just the real world, but in The Sims. No, I mean like the MTV show.
I never had cable as a child, so I don't know that show.
Wow. When people stop being, when people start being real. Well, okay.
No.
It was a terrible show anyway. No offense to anyone who's watching. Actually, I don't think I ever. Whatever. Anyway, I'm just digging myself into a bigger hole here. Hi guys. Sorry,
You're the only one who watched that show.
My bad.
This is what we end up talking about when there is no vampire news to discuss.
What was the show that Jenny McCarthy was on back then? It was like a dating show.
Are you talking about reality TV in the streaming era?
Yeah, this is like back in the MTV days.
I didn't have cable. I don't know.
I want to say it's like started with like a B. Hang on, I gotta figure this out.
Like Big Brother?
No, it was way before that. Singled Out.
Never heard of it in my life.
It was a dating show back in like the late 90s.
Okay,
anyway, I dated myself. Hello.
In the late 90s, I was watching Friends and Seinfeld and the Disney Afternoon, and that was it.
Nerd. I was a cool kid.
I only had 13 channels, and half of them were static.
What's this UHF dial do?
This was the reality of the 90s.
Sorry, dear. It was a big day when we got cable too, because it was in the middle of nowhere, and I got MTV. And
well, by the time my dad got cable, I had already moved off to college, where we didn't have TVs in our dorm rooms.
Then, where do you get your pop culture knowledge from?
I didn't. I was very sheltered. I knew nothing.
Okay, maybe that's why you got so into vampires, because it's like you just pick one thing and there's like no other cultural.
Yeah, like I'm like one of those very cliche, out of date vampires who knows nothing about modern pop culture. Like
you're like the Genu, and it's like, oh, you're so old. Is there really no other vampire news?
I don't know. I know nothing about modern pop culture, apparently. You tell me if there's vampire news. Like, I can't believe we're approaching October and I don't know of anything else.
Slipping.
I don't know. You know where I've been? I've been in Phantom of the Opera news because I went to New York for the opening of Masquerade, the live immersive theater version of Phantom of the Opera, and that's where my head's been since I went a couple weeks ago, and it was amazing.
I was really afraid it was going to be like one of those like Bridgerton events or like the Willy Wonka event, you know?
No, it's Broadway. It's theater.
I know.
It's just
it's one of those things I worry about, honey.
Mm.
I'm just afraid of you getting ripped off. Like everybody, did you read about the Bridgerton event?
Yeah,
like everyone showed up in these big gowns, but it was just like it was like DashCon. It was like
that was a con. That was a con. Whereas this is like a show that you're going to see, like a performance.
I gotcha.
Where you are the audience in the round and you're standing and the actors are like standing in front of you acting.
It did sound really cool.
It was very cool. I highly recommend it. If you are going to be in New York City, definitely go see Masquerade, the live Phantom experience. It was extremely awesome. And I would go see it again in a second. They need to get more merch because...
You bought it all.
Yeah, and there was like 2 t-shirts and a box of note cards, and like that's literally all they had.
Really?
And a hat. About a hat.
Why would they leave all that cash on the table?
I guess they just haven't developed the merch yet. I bet they're gonna have tons more stuff as time goes on. I mean, it's still in
Well, I mean, I'm
previews,
sure
like
the t-shirts were like $55 a piece. So.
Yeah, they haven't even officially opened yet. It was awful because like I went on the second week of previews, and people who had gone the first week were sharing pictures of the merch and the prices, and by the time I got there, every single item of merch had gone up by $5. I was like, wait, my friends came to see this last week and they said this shirt was $40. Why is this shirt now $45? And they're like,
because now we know that it's worth more to people.
Everything's gone up by $5.
That's called market research, baby.
Yep. And because it is a special previews, you were required to dress up super fancy in the required dress code colors, which were black and white. And
gosh, I mean, if only you had some black outfits, how would you find something to wear?
And there's a lot of people complaining like, I don't want to dress up. So don't go to the special dress up previews. Wait until it's the regular show.
Whole thing's to whine about, yeah.
Yeah, it's like they're doing a special thing for the special thing. It's not going to be special forever. It's going to be like a regular Broadway show eventually, and then you can go in your jeans and t-shirts if you want.
Rent a tux and go.
Yeesh. Just wear like, black pants and a button-down shirt. It doesn't really that matter.
Yeah, like one of those like tuxedo
color
shirts.
Coordinated. Sheesh. Yeah, there was someone wearing like a Phantom merch t-shirt that just had like a mask on it, and At least they were in black and white. Like, that's all that matters. You would stick out like a sore thumb if you were in there wearing yellow. Like, you're supposed to blend into the background because you're part of the show.
Effort was made. Minimal effort, but effort was made.
Yeah. It was great. You should go and you should participate appropriately. And if you're not, then don't go. I also saw the musical Death Becomes Her on Broadway, which was amazing. Remember that old movie, Death Becomes Her? Meryl Streep
I never
movie?
actually watched it. I just remember the previews and the head turning
You've
around.
never watched it?
No.
Oh, it's so funny. But the musical was like 10 times better than the movie. It was hilarious. It's like everything that a Broadway musical should be for like fun. Like you see a musical like Hades Town that's like really dark and serious and like deep and beautiful. And then you see a musical like Beetlejuice, the musical. That's like,
exactly where my brain went to.
like fun and splashy and campy and but still like full of like bangers and super slaps. Like that's what kind of musical that Death Becomes Her was.
I haven't listened
But
to the Beetlejuice
it was
soundtrack
about
in a
middle-aged
minute.
women being middle-aged and dealing with their existential crises of dying. Which
So it's like Sex in the City, but they're all dead.
in Sex and the City, they're in their 30s and 40s. In Death Becomes Her, they're in their 50s and 60s.
And they're dead.
Well, eventually, yeah. Except
Well,
they're not,
I know
because they're
Meryl
immortal.
Streep was because their heads was backwards.
They're immortal. It's about immortals dealing with immortality and like going from, you know, they're not vampires because they don't drink blood, but they are immortals.
So it's like being
Tangentially
stuck in
related.
like a perpetual midlife crisis, menopause part of life.
No, because when they drink the potion to become immortal, they do get their hotness back. Like that's why they drink it.
Oh, so it's like a hocus pocus thing.
I don't know. Do they become young and hot in Hocus Pocus?
Yeah. Don't you remember like they suck the souls of the little girl and they turn slightly younger?
Oh yeah. Like that. Only they don't need the maintenance. Unless they die and then they do need maintenance.
Gotcha.
Which is the whole plot of what happens to these two particular people, but not the whole general concept of immortality.
Gotcha.
And you know, it sort of got me thinking about like we have all these musicals about death lately, which are like big. Like you have Hades Town, you have Death Becomes Her, you have Beetlejuice. There was the Addams Family musical a few years back. Like there's been like, yeah, that musical was terrible. Like that is not how to do an existing property musical. Death Becomes Her is. There's another musical about death recently that I'm blanking on. But anyway, there's been a lot of musicals, Broadway musicals about death and facing immortality and
Cats?
facing what it means to like die versus try not to die versus try to regain your life and what are we living for and what is the point of living. Like there's a thesis in here. There's like a video essay in here somewhere. Musicals about immortality and death are real big right now. They're real big.
Oh, there you go. See?
Yeah.
See, we're coming up with ideas on the fly.
Yeah.
Just don't forget it.
Yeah.
I mean, you still have to finish your current project before we move on to that one.
Yeah.
Do your editing.
Yes. Well, thank you for joining us. If you have any suspicions about what we're up for next time when we meet our next client, Miss Italian Renaissance, hoity-toity, holier than thou, do share. And we'll see. Until next time, then, good night.
Good night, Samuel. Rest in peace.
Blah. You gotta blah.
That is an overgeneralization step.
No, you have to blah. We can't end the podcast without you blawing.
No, they said it was offensive.
The Transylvanian. We're not Transylvanian blawing.
I know, but it's just in case there's any Transylvanians out there.
But we're not Transylvanian blawing. We're otherwise blawing.
So it's just like an American blah? Blah.
No, a vampire blah. Really, that's how you're gonna end this?
Blah.
Very good.
Sorry, Transylvanians. She made me do it.